When you look at Joel Embiid in that second half last night, 0 for 12, what does that suggest to you about what we should be able to expect from him in what is now a best of three starting tomorrow night?
Well, he better be a lot more healthy, Greeny, or him being on the floor the way he was last night is not going to make any difference. He was not able to play with any force, and he couldn't get off the ground. I mean, right there, it's just a weak shot away. And then the biggest possession of the game, he goes in. He's got to finish that or at least get fouled. Doesn't do it, and they can't come up with the rebound. Without a healthy Joel Embiid, they're in big trouble. What's interesting about this series is the home team has lost a game. At least they've split in both places, so it's going to be interesting going forward. The other two series that are still alive, the home team's won every time. Joel has to be healthy. Really, the problem, surprisingly for Philly, is the two best players. Tobias Harris is playing well. Seth Curry, the supporting cast has done a good job, but forget about it. Joel Embiid's got to play like one of the best players in the league. Ben Simmons doesn't have to just make some free throws. He's got to play with a lot more energy than he's playing right now.
Vince Carter, as simple as this. Who's going to win that series?
Oh, real simple. I mean, I think it's all predicated around Joel Embiid and his health, because we've seen how dominant he's been in this series. And then the second half, the Hawks were able to play him straight up, one-on-one, without help. Yes, you shade to him regardless, but now you can stay home on the shooters, and we saw that Curry couldn't really get going as well as Tobias Harris. So I think it all depends on if Joel Embiid is healthy, like Coach said. He is the deciding factor, because he has been impossible to guard up until this point.
All right, meanwhile, so Game 5 of that series is tomorrow. Game 5 tonight is in Brooklyn between Milwaukee and the Nets, and we all understand the shorthanded deck that the Nets have right now. There'll be no Kyrie Irving, no James Harden. So, PJ, you coached in the league for a very long time. Steve Nash has not. How would you go about coaching this game tonight? What is your strategy and game plan going in tonight with KD and without the other two superstars if you're the Nets?
Well, Steve's done a better job than I would have done, so he doesn't need a lot of advice from me. But I would say, lean on what they've done all year. In a strange way, what they've dealt with all year helps them going into these games going forward. They were 4-1 when KD played, and the other two, or the big two, didn't play. What they need more than KD's going to play, that's not a concern. He's going to go for a big number tonight. There's no question about that. What they need is Joe Harris, the way he's played at home, when he's making his threes and he's really been effective. They need Landry Shamet. They need Blake Griffin. Doesn't have to play as great as he played in Game 1, but the supporting cast has got to be the difference. And on the defensive end, they've controlled the Bucks for 2 of the 4 games. If Giannis keeps jacking threes and they play good defense, then they can be all right. It's a tall order, but they've done it before. But the supporting cast has got to be there. KD's going to be there. No question about that.
So Vince, take us to a mentality that you are one of very few people in the world who understands, and Kevin Durant does as well. He knows he's got to go out there and carry it tonight. Take me to that mentality. What is going through his mind? What is in his heart as he gets set to go out there and try and win a huge game tonight?
Score early and often. Yes, play through. I think he needs to get fouled. Take it, play the physicality against them. Getting to the line. Yes, I mean, you need to take the ball at PJ Tucker and not away from him, allowing him to get into him first. And I think it plays out from there. And early, Greeny, like we've said about Trae Young, if KD makes plays for other guys early, it makes the game easier for him later on in the second half. So look for him, yes, to score and get things started, because they don't want to fall behind early, but also trying to get Blake Griffin, trying to get Shamet and Harris going. And when they're hitting shots, you can't really – it's tough to double team and shade his way, because those guys are hitting shots. Then he can be the KD we know in the second half.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.